Welcome to Trade with Rob, brought to you by wealthbuildershq.com. This update is for Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Hope it's been a great trading day for you. The market's about to close up in 3 or 4 minutes. While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and take a look at our update from last week. The last candidates I sent out were for the 28th, which was Friday. So we had AMAT. You can see that was a winning trade, $356. We had Biogen, winning trade, one contract only, $375, and HCA was a losing contract or losing trade. Hate to use that word. It was a cost, not a loss, of $255. Overall, $1,253 in the first week on just 3 days of Trade with Rob's. 2 went against us. Actually, 3 went against us. 2 were break even and 4 winning trades. So not too shabby. All right, let's go ahead and move that on out of the way and let's jump in. Keep in mind that everything we look at is for education, including what we just went over. Nothing's meant to be advice or recommendations. All right. So we're going to start off with the S&P 500 here today. Let's bring it in. We got a little bounce at the end of the day, which I was very happy to see. We got to close above the 54.73, that brown fib line. It's a midpoint. We're looking at 54.10 on the downside and right about 55.2364 about. I give you a penny detail for it. Up to 55.35, somewhere around there, right? We've got a full fib there, and that's the recent all-time high we had there. It's actually the highest high we've ever had there, is right at that point. So with that, let's go to ALGN. And we're going to back the bus up. Beep, beep. All right. There we go. Good fib. Overall, like it a lot. A little bit longer than I'd like it to be, but not bad. Still works. All right. So this one is, everything we look for is a switchback trade. What does that mean? We could trade it in either direction, up or down. Okay. Some of them are only going to get one direction. Some we're going to have a bias for. I prefer this one to the downside, but I might take the upside if I can get enough wiggle room in there. So what does that mean for me as a trader? All right. So I am looking right now to the downside. If we can break on the downside, come on down, retest that 239.78. Doesn't have to hit it exact, but move up towards it and fail. My goal is a move downward. I take the trade right about there. Okay, so 239 3/4 is resistant, 238 3/4, 239, 238.5, somewhere in there. Support is at 227.5, so right about 229 or so is going to be the target, give or take. Your stop will be somewhere on the other side of that 239.78. I like it to the downside. On the upside, let me get rid of that crosshair there. But on the upside, let's see. If we bounce off, we close down here, we need to move up, retest, and bounce. And then the goal is bullish, right? We'll take the bullish entry on the bounce. So we're going to look to get into that trade right about 241 or so, give or take. Again, you make your own entries. Resistance right now is our green line, which is the moving average, 249.25. So we're probably going to be out at like 248, give or take in there. Market just closed, 248 or so. So we've got enough room to the upside. There's just not as much as the downside. And we are in a true bearish bias here. All right, let's get that back. Cigna, CI. Woo! I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. So let's do the exact same thing. My preference, I'll always start with that first. I prefer a move down, come back up towards the 325.86 and a fail. The entry comes in right below. So we're looking at 319.25 is support. So maybe 320.25, 321, somewhere in there. It's not giving us a lot of wiggle room though, guys. That's the only bad thing here. On the upside though, if it does bounce, right, move up, retest and bounce, that would be the bullish entry. Take it up there. So we're looking at 334 is support. So right about 332 is going to be my target. So I like it a lot better to the upside than I do the down. Just I've got limited resources to the downside, but I definitely have the ability to pick up some pennies there. And then NXPI is the last one. Let's look at the full fib. I like it. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So switch back for sure. Let's look at the downside first. I don't really have a preference here, but we'll go downside first. It's our smaller number. Move down, retest, drop. Support is 257.5. So about 259 is going to be target, right? That would be the bullish entry off of the retest there. On the upside, move up, retest and bounce. Let me see something in here. 65, 75, 14. Yeah, I really need to split that level in half. So let me see what that fib level is that we're looking at there. It's a -5. Okay, so I'm going to add a -5 in here. There we go. All right, so now 273.80 is my target. And remember, we said downside. Boom, 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 right? To the downside, entry is about, off of there. On the upside, move up, retest, bounce. Resistance is at 273.80, so right about 272 is going to be our target. 271 3/4, 272 3/4 rather. So yeah, somewhere around there. Okay. Of course, the entry comes in right there. So we've got a little bit of room to the upside there as well. So you've got ALGN, Cigna, and NXPI. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe, and I'll see you at our next one. Bye for now.